NBA 2K TV.
First off, we need to wish all of the fathers out there happy.
Coming to you from beautiful Portland, Oregon, seen there along the Willamette River. Hello, basketball fan. Allie, it's all yours.
Ryan, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Anderson in the three, Brown and Tatum. Robert Williams out there with Al Horford. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Justice Winslow. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's McLemore in at the shooting guard position. Lillard passes to Hart. What is it that teams need to do at this point to keep players motivated for the second half of the season?
Well, if you've talked about goals at some point during training camp, it's a great time coming back from the All-Star break and as the season ends to remind the team of the things that you guys dedicated yourselves to doing. And this gives you the opportunity and runway to achieve those things.
Here's Horford. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Think the D could do a little better? Horford is a very capable shooter.
Smart against Lillard. Into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. 4-point game. Here's McLemore. Uses the glass on the layup. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. It's stolen by Hart. To the paint. Here's Winslow. And he buries his first look.
Great self-confidence from Winslow on that play, taking it up strong inside.
Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Smart. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game. Lillard against Smart. And the dunk by Lillard.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start.
Lillard continuing on that track to build that legacy and try to bring a championship there.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And talking about legacy, Lillard noted that Gary Payton, another Oakland legend, may have won a title in Miami, but everyone remembers him playing in Seattle.
The Sonics were a powerhouse with GP. I played 4 seasons with him, and so I got to hear the mouth up close. Lillard knocked out the Thunder in 2019, and he even said that was for Seattle then. So showing love to the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest.
Here's Lillard. The Celtics making their last shot. Over Smart. Portland again missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
He's undersized going forward, but his hops level the playing field.
3-pointer. They get the rebound. Williams passes to Tatum. Shoots over Hart. Tatum can't hit. Portland trailing here. From the arc. Hart can't hit. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Shot from the low block. Tatum, good.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Pass to Winslow. Drops in the layup for 2. Winslow's got 7.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Smart with a bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Hart. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball. And let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Shooting guards who are great defenders. The steals leaders. Jaylen Brown is second.
The overall quickness of these guys is just flat out incredible. I mean, quick feet, quick hands. That's why they're effective perimeter defenders.
Well, if he was a light switch, he'd always be on. Defensively, they treat each possession like the game depends on it. They're looking to cause a little bit of chaos in any way that they can.
Timeout called. Portland coming into this having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
A line change here for Portland. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams is checked in. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. A little mid-range shot is up. Yes. Great play by Horford to set him up. He has 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
It's stolen by Smart. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo. That just scrambles the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Williams' shot is good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To the middle. Horford with a steal. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Rebound by Ingles.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Right side Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Down low. Here's Little. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Horford gets it to go.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Bledsoe against Brown. To the inside. Little. Oh, beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Selfish play there by Bledsoe does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
To the left wing. Tatum from long range. He missed it. Now 3 for 7. And it's the Blazers with the ball. They trail by 11. Here's the teardrop. And another shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Horford for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Horford's got 7. Here's Simons. He's coming off a 19-point game against San Antonio. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smart. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Williams. Rebound by Ingles. Now Portland with it. It's a 14-point game. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. $15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Simons. Simons. It's good on the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebound.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
And so it's Boston up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with his elite shooting, Lillard can work off screens and come back to the ball. Sometimes, he says, that makes things a lot easier.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense is.
Well, when you're guarding Damian Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Grant.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't mind using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around with lots of hands were touching it.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Derek White, Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hall in a divide down low. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Simons. Here's Little. Inside, Buckford. And he breaks in the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside White for three. Shot no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Williams is checked in for Boston. Closing out, 2 minutes played here in the second. For Boston, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great.
Unlike a lot of NBA players, Josh Hart spending 4 years in college and eventually winning the national championship in 2016 at Villanova.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
No good off the back of the rim. You know, talking about Hart, we hear a lot of the same praise about him now that we heard when he was at Villanova. Brent, to talk about his maturity, his leadership skills, excellent.
Not an accident coming out of that program. You can see the way that Josh Hart just dedicates himself to helping young players coming into the league. Just a great teammate overall.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, VA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by White. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Winslow. Back to Lillard. Now here's Winslow. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Portland calls timeout. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping things.
Really left him alone that time. Pritchard's got 5 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Tatum against Hart. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
That was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Pritchard.
I love when Winslow gets some speed behind him like that. He becomes a very exciting dunker.
Here's Tatum, and it's good. 2 points. Tatum's got 13.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's McLemore, defended by Brown. 1:52 left to play in the second quarter. They double with Brown. Here's Hart. Now the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Hart's got 4 this quarter.
There's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's McLemore. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset. That means always ready to pounce. And it's Tatum missing. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Hart, the open shot. Here's Winslow. Oh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
There's Tatum with the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. 16 points for him.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
It's stolen by Smart. 4-3. And the Celtics another 3.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Here's McLemore. Rebound Boston. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, so do the quick short dribbles and then create some space. Try to guard that.
There's Tatum with the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got 21 points in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Now that is some vertical from Justice Winslow.
1 second left. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 21 points, 5 assists, and 2 steals. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. Kenny, what's your take on Boston? And that does it for our halftime show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They got Josh Hart, Damian Lillard out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's Justice Winslow, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And now Horford just not as effective on the offensive end as he once was, but still continues to contribute.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with the point guard that takes pride in playmaking and makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
As for Horford, he still puts up decent totals. Brent, the efficiency is what has faltered.
Well, up there, he's going to start making plays and try to be a conduit for the offense, BA. Coaches trust that decision-making and that experience.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Smart. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
Here's Tatum. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Tatum's got 23.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Brown. From down in the low post, it goes.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Timeout called. Portland. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Well, I hope this one is not the draw of a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Little's checked in for Portland. Bledsoe comes in for Lillard. And here we can check out the story for Jason Tatum. Here's Bledsoe, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Tipped away. Pass to Little. Outside Hart. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Ball, he's checked in for Williams. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. The kick to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Will it go? And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Little. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
And you know, in the under 25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. White's checked in. Pass to Simons. Here's McLemore, defended by Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Bledsoe. They get it back. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the 3rd quarter so far. Here's White, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Simons, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. Number 1, the Celtics.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
The first free throw is good. Ingles, he's checked in for McLemore. It's both from the stripe. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Horford gets it to go.
Weight room paying off, absorb the contact, and finding a way to get it done there.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And for Boston, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different roles in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Outside, Ingles down low. Here's Little. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They've not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and they've gotten a lot of fast break points out of it. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Out left to the wing. Back to Ingles. Portland, no good that time either. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Smart passes to Horford. Left side, Brown. Here's Smart. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Smart's got 9.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Silence. And he goes in for the dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Watford, defended by Brown. Ingles, good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
It's Smart on the wing. No good on the 3. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Ingles with it. Guarded now by Smart. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Simon's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Bledsoe against Williams. But you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for White.
Just a high IQ play there from Horford, showing off the all-around game. An underrated passer as well.
Here's Nurkic. Left side, Winslow. And the 10-footer finds the target. 17 points in the game.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands. The officials were right on top of that one.
The first one falls.
During his rookie year, Jason Tatum battled LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tatum's been an impact from the moment he joined the league.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Lillard's got 17.
be having one of those nights where he becomes the one-man show for his ball club. You just don't need to tell him to keep scoring. He'll do it.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Boston, we've got Robert Williams. Daniel Tice is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Tice outside, shoots over Brown, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Tice has got his first bucket in this one. Over to the left wing. Here's Winslow. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back from Pete Johnson. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Like a quick pass from Winslow. Love to see that kind of unselfish play.
Tatum from long range fires in the triple. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Left side Johnson. Hey, from beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Winslow. Shoots over Tatum. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tice. Banked it in off the glass.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Lillard. And a dunk by Lillard.
When he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Tice. And the jam by Brown.
And how sweet was that play?
10-point pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And Boston calls time here. Grant, it's hard not to be impressed by the sheer athleticism of Keon Johnson.
Oh, yeah, he uses it fearlessly, B.A. He's not shy about going hard at the inside. You just love to see that kind of tenacity in a young player.
Ball, he's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Neesmith.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, so. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. A nice shot by Tatum.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Lillard against Tatum. Got a piece of it. Outside Hart. Another one falls for Portland.
He's been active tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Tatum way outside. That shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. Hart can't hit.
Yeah, I can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And here's Brown for three. He buries it from three. Brown's got 20 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Tatum's got 16 points here in the second half. To the inside. Winslow. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point. That's exactly the shot they're looking for.
Here's McLemore, defended by Brown. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics another three.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
Graham, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. Back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Jason Tatum. Portland again missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Brown can't hit. Portland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. And Boston calls time here. And small forward Nasir Little, just one season with the Tar Heels. He was the number 6 recruit in the high school class of 2018. But 1 year later, Grant slid to the 25th pick.
And yeah, he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Brown. Here's Cornette. Knocks down the triple. Cornette's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Ellaby's shot is off. Boston's gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Back to Pritchard. Outside White. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Back to Pritchard. Here's an 8-footer. To the wing on the left. There's Neesmith with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Pritchard. Lays it up and banks it in. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Marcus, your competitive spirit is infectious. Talk about what you bring to this team.
Just a spark. You know, we get a little stagnant off in the end, got to get in the movie. You know, I'm coming in, I'm driving, penetrating, finding guys. You know, you got a guy that can facilitate and find guys. You know, gets them feeling good, then they start making shots, playing defense, and things start falling. You know, that's always missing, just that little bit.
You got it. Thanks, Marcus.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks, for Allie LaForce.